MotorWeek is made possible by Auto Value and Bumper to Bumper and TireRack.com.
You could say that Subaru is one of the more conservative brands out there. So it's no surprise it took them a little longer than most to venture into pure EV territory. But now that they've staked a claim with this Solterra, it's time for us to see if Subaru buyers should plug in. The Subaru Solterra is indeed the brand's first full battery electric vehicle. And while it took partnering with Toyota to make it happen, as we've seen with the BRZ and GR86 Sport Coupes, that partnership can lead to some great things. So we'll start there. The Solterra's counterpart is the Toyota BZ4X, and they do share most powertrain elements, specs, and features. But Subaru has done a few things to establish some unique vibes for their brand. That starts with the drivetrain, as all-wheel drive is standard here, as in most Subarus. And in similar tradition, power won't overwhelm you. It's more safe and familiar feeling than overpowering as some EVs can be. Called Star Drive, this Subaru's dual motor setup rates 215 horsepower and 249 pound-feet of torque. Subaru loves to tout that their drivers are second only to Jeep owners when it comes to venturing off pavement, so capability is a must. We did find Solterra as competent as every other Subaru. Their X mode has been programmed to work seamlessly with the electric motors, and its 8.3 inches of ground clearance is higher than the BZ4X. Plus, you can use grip control to moderate speeds and maximize traction. While most new EVs seem to be hovering around 300 miles of range, max here in the Solterra from its 72.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack is 227 miles, 222 here in touring trim. Our results were much less than that, on pace for just 172 miles in our driving loop. But that may be a fluke since we managed 210 plus in our BZ4X test. Only 100 kilowatt max for DC fast charging, but even though it has only been on the market for a year, they've already cut down charging times for 24 models. An upgraded battery conditioning system needs 35 minutes for an 80% charge. Subaru always seems to come out on the right side of being cool while remaining authentic, and the Solterra's styling works, as does its beefier roof rack for 24, which now holds up to 700 pounds for tents and the like. Touring trim comes with some great-looking 20-inch alloy wheels, and there's lots of body protection, but they did go a little overboard with all of the EV badges everywhere. In addition to being a good-looking small SUV, it's a highly functional one too, with plenty of room for 5, durable materials, and a bridge-type center console with lots of storage space underneath, though there is no traditional glove box. Subaru also claims it was designed to be dog-friendly, so that's a plus too. It does have the roomy feel of an Outback, and rear cargo capacity is pretty close too at 29 cubic feet. We found ride quality to be quite good and handling spunkier than expected. It really shined in the handling course at our Mason-Dixon test track. The EV low center of gravity giving it a very planted feel through the cones. There was minimal body roll and great all-wheel drive grip, though when it came to us getting a grip on the steering wheel, well, it's an oddly shaped steering wheel that took some getting used to. It's another thing that separates it from the BZ4X, though it seems a little bit like just being different for the sake of being different. On the other hand, while not insanely fast like some EVs, there was good punch off the line, enough to get us to 60 in 6.2 seconds. And rather than rolling back the power, the Solterra kept it consistent the whole way down the track. We finished the quarter mile in 14.8 seconds at 93 miles per hour. There wasn't much feel coming through the brake pedal, but panic braking stops were fade-free with an average amount of nosedive. Our stops from 60 averaged 120 feet. Using 33 kilowatt-hour of electricity per 100 miles, the Solterra earns a good efficiency rating. Pricing starts at $46,340 for the base premium and tops out with Touring at $53,340 with limited in between. Being the rugged and lovable outdoor types, Subaru owners have proven to be willing to sacrifice certain things for the good of the environment they spend so much time enjoying. Whether that will translate to them going all in on the 2024 Solterra remains to be seen. It's no surprise Subaru has finally gone all electric, and it shouldn't come as a surprise that they've entered the EV game conservatively. Something tells us Subaru owners wouldn't have it any other way.